Here we go.
Like the Aggies are wearing some throwbacks as well. So we're going through history. We talked about 200-plus games these teams have played. The uniforms are representative of that.
Mario McKinney with the basketball. It's his first start of the season. Donnie Tillman, the forward, takes a seat on the bench. Maybe a little bit more help in the backcourt. And this is what UTEP likes to do, extend the defense. They force 20 turnovers a game, and so many come in the half court. Big man down low, it's two.
You have to do when a team is overplaying you and extending their defense. You have to try to beat them backdoor and beat them over the top of the defense. That time they were able to do it.
It's Sule Boom, who's right at the free throw line, little floater, and Sule on November 19th against Pacific.
You love that if you're a, can we call them Texas Western, if you're a UTEP fan.
Jabari Rice, a 76.
A lot of things going on.
All sorts of things going on.
Oh.
So he didn't call the game on his phone.
Oh.
But either way, those two teams combined to shoot 82 free throws.
So Jack called the game on that flip phone he showed us? Wow. Talk about throwback.
That's for sure. The enemy. Teddy Allen goes in for the rebound, but it's a loose ball picked up. And
New Mexico State thought the other guy was going to rebound. They all left, literally leaving the basketball loose here. And the loose change picked up nicely.
Coming off a career high 13. Joe Golding in his first year after those 11 very successful years at Abilene Christian.
Nice backdoor finish.
Teddy Allen can't finish.
Whoa.
Loose ball. That's
that if you're the guards. See if on the replay here, Sule Boom.
Great
leg.
Great effort. Teddy Allen leaves it up for Will McNair Jr. McNair up at the right hand, a bit too strong. Gets up for the rebound, and UTEP will push.
Number 4, McKinney in red is the one that they kind of put into the starting lineup to play point guard.
Good cut. Great. Missed that three, and then followed it up by getting into some open space.
I thought that might be clean, but at the other end, the enemy short on the three-pointer, but he keeps moving, and Titus Verhoeven was able to deliver at the... Chance may have gotten away with one there.
Crowd wanted to travel. Gives it up into the corner to McKinney. Nowhere to go. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna have to put it up. Rice, fancy move. Leaves it off for McNair, who finishes as...
The King High School down the street from where I grew up on 18th and Stetton Avenue. A homeboy.
Deontay Kennedy. Little fade at the free throw line. No. That will be UTEP.
They're kind of looking for who's going to lead them from that position. Again, Rice was kind of playing point number 10, but he's more of a scoring guard.
Christian Agnew, wearing number 2, is into the game for the first time. As Sule Boom misses.
Oh, lost it again. They've had trouble, the Aggies.
Deontay Kennedy got it back and well off on the 3. A lot of contact.
Well, we sorted it out.
McKinney.
Nice dive. Oh, good defense.
And it ripped away. Hollins leaves it off for 3. Agnew, well off the mark.
Oh.
McKinney on Tuesday. New Mexico winning 101-94. See McKinney hitting the deck pretty hard.
Plus the delay.
Plus the 50-minute power outage.
They must have been in there for 7 hours.
McNair, a little turnaround, around and out. Allen picks it up and lays it back in.
Over the top of the defense, he'll have his opportunities inside.
Boom, an off-balance 3, and you could see it. Bound McKinney.
Really not a lot of offense being run right now by UTEP.
Teddy Allen for 3. 9 on Tuesday against New Mexico, but he is a 37% three-point shooter.
Yeah, which isn't bad. And he will put it up. He takes a lot of shots, but he'll make a lot of shots.
UTEP off to a 2-for-8 start. They've struggled. Rice inside the three-point line. No. A loose.
The He's won an average of 23.8 games per year since he's been here in his 5th season. It's a lot of wins.
Took over for Marvin Menvies, and that's going to AA tournament before going to UNLV. And then actually Paul Weir took over for the year before he continued that success. The struggles continue for UTEP now, the scoring jot over 3 minutes. Nate Pryor into the game for the first time wearing 3. Uat Alok has the basketball, number 42,
nice double
as it ripped away.
He thought he was one-on-one on the island just as he's about to go to work. Couldn't get it, but he did knock it away.
Allen's got the ball with 4 on the shot clock. Tried to throw it up to Alok, and
but man, is their half-court defense intense. They extended. They're in your shorts, man, on the perimeter.
3 on the way. It's well off. Alfred Holland. Team is just 1 for their last 9. Rice got a man up in the air, hands it off to Alok, who can't finish. Another opportunity, no.
Blank range. Couldn't convert.
There's Bieniemy around a screen from Mehring. Hollins again. And Vista in the same spot.
Every from the perimeter has been long for UTEP. I don't know if they're jacked up for this game or they are throwing it up hard.
They haven't played in 9 days. They shoot just 31% from 3. Rice hit the deck. I think he tried and then got caught in between. Mike Peak will go to the free throw.
A great job just being in the right place at the right time because Rice was out of control, falling, but Peak, Johnny on the spot. UTEP has really gotten not many good looks at the basket here in the early part of this game. Running the dribble handoff series now to see if they can get Bieniemy coming to the hoop.
Good take by Bieniemy, but McNair to stand in.
Too long once again.
Oh, Teddy Allen, wow.
2 guys or even 3 guys are guarding him. He's getting to the cup.
Preseason WAC first team. The Western Athletic Conference for New Mexico State. They'll be joining Conference USA at some point over the next 2 years. Just beyond the elbow, and UTEP just can't get a bucket. Simply, finally.
But they play solid defense enough that they're still not really out of the game in this early stage of it. Just an 8-point deficit.
Good extra pass to Peak.
And they are getting to the basket. The pass is on time, and if the defense collapses, they throw it out to a shooter on the perimeter. Really good stuff they're running.
Teddy Allen, the only player in double figures every game this season for the Aggies. They rely on him getting to the hoop.
Has some length on the perimeter to make it tough on you. It should fall back to a man-to-man.
Trying to create some easier buckets.
As I think the secondary defender was in that circle. No, he got out of it. They still called a block. Getting to the line is just as good as you can knock him down.
Mario McKinney, all-state selection out of St. Louis. Spent his freshman year at Missouri. The run is 12-2 over the past 6 minutes. Just 1 field goal in their last 10 for UTEP.
They really haven't been close other than that putback by Sibley.
Boom, they need it, they got it.
And that ignited his defensive energy too, picked up full court.
After all that, it's still just a 6-point game. As UTEP has struggled offensively, New Mexico State 6 for 15, 40%. That's good elections.
That's what they love to do, and they really want to ignite that fast break. They haven't really forced the turnovers, but you see Soleil lowering the boom from downtown.
That's the last 2 games with COVID. He scored 23 in his first game of the season. It was against New Mexico State. He had broken a finger in October, so he didn't practice for the 5 weeks leading up to the season. Then he played and got COVID. He's only practiced 5 times this year. McNair for 3, no.
Remarkable. When you
been trying to see how many minutes Joe Golding can get out of him after not practicing much, having COVID. That first game of the season they played, he ended up playing 36 minutes. Verhoeven.
Soft touch in the paint, but Verhoeven took his time. He was able to get a nice bucket.
Like the way UTEP has stayed with it here.
Oh, here we go.
Boom, into the passing lanes. That's a 2, and it's long, but they'll hustle down for the rebound. Keontae Kennedy.
Wow.
Giving Sipley that 3.
They really are. He was wide open, but reluctant.
4 for 7 from 3 this season.
No
Verhoeven.
double. Probably should have took that one.
Got to get it up. Hot potato. An air ball.
And you understand.
New Mexico State 5-2. UTEP 4-2 on the season. This start of a 4-game, 12-day road trip for the Aggies. Avery? No, and that's
good years in the WAC. I'm sure the WAC isn't sorry to see them leave for Conference USA.
Boom. McNair.
Wow, yep.
Fouled him.
Yeah, trying to navigate in traffic. He saw a seam. It closed, not because of defense, but really because the defense
was forcing him that way.
Kalu would have been best.
The insight on the landscape of every college football game everywhere. Conference Championship Saturday coming up in college football tomorrow. Conference USA Championship this evening in San Antonio. McKinney dumps it off.
Oh.
Good feed. Excellent flush.
Friends. And he found a friend indeed in McCants.
Good job by McKinney there to cut off the back door of Christian Agnew. Agnew will pull up for 3. It's his first game after missing COVID protocols. Allen, McNair. Rice cut off nicely. Turnaround, that's a tough shot. Good defense by Boom trying to work his way around the trees. Kennedy wide open for 3. And
a major breakdown defensively by the Aggies. No one should be that wide open. Everybody got caught in the paint.
Teddy Allen. Nice body control.
Plays at all. They are both capable of just taking their man and getting in the paint and taking a high percentage shot.
In the Sun City tonight, Keontae Kennedy with 41.4 miles of words in the first half against a UTEP team that has forced 20 miscues per game this season. Right by the closeout and good finish. Noah Kozlov, Tim Scarborough, our stadium crew with you this evening in El Paso, Texas. Teddy Allen on the closeout now. Nice job by Bieniemy. It's going to be a kick ball. There was that 5.5-minute stretch where they didn't score at all, and it was just an 8-point game, and now they've made 5 of their last 7. Trailing by 2. 3 is well short by Rice. A lot of bodies on the floor, and it was Christian. Boom v. Allen.
Good defense.
Didn't fall for the Hezzy.
There's no double. Verhoeven's got to go score, yeah. Eventually he recognized, but still, McCants with a solid defensive play to get in front of him. He telegraphed his move, though.
That's the McNair's got 2 on the other side for New Mexico State.
Whoa.
Good pass and a finish.
Man, these Aggies will make you pay.
Rice has 4. Allen leads New Mexico State with 5. Boom leads all scorers with 6. Boy, can McKinney get up. Allen double team. Rice the pump fake. He'll pull for 3. Jabari Rice here this evening.
Honestly, Soleil Boom played that as well as you could. He was in Rice's face.
And a great job by Rice on this end to deny Boom the basketball.
Action happening on the, or should I say on the strong side, with all the action happening on the weak side away from the ball. But really, they're just trying to isolate on the block. They've done a pretty good job there.
Good defense from junior college in Brenham, Texas, is 10.5 hours southeast from here. that's how big Texas is. And a turnover. Back comes McKinney.
Wow. Until his team got the ball and had a scoring opportunity, and in the middle, and then we get a whistle, and we come back here, and the official.
First game coming off the bench this season. He had started all 7. Can vote for the most spirited fan base. Get out your phone. Appreciate you spending your evening with us here on Stadium. The 221st edition of the Battle of I-10. 20 on the shot clock. Boom. That's a tough shot.
A lot in the shoot-around, but it's really tough to guard all that action. A great job of drawing up a scoring play by Golden.
More good defense.
A lot of teams do, out of bounds underneath, kind of like a soccer team with corner kicks.
For the lead. Too strong. An offensive rebound, put back, no. Sibley is there, and UTEP's back in front.
And so far, the energy has been brought by Sibley.
Good feed down low. A-Lock, he's able to finish this.
But this time, cashes it in.
All that aggressive half-court defense that UTEP is known for. Now Allen will extend the defense against Keontae Kennedy. The enemy into the lane.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ball away is short. Allen pulled. Teddy Allen just with 5 points on 2 of 3 shooting, averages 18 a game. Boom's all over Rice. Nowhere to go. Outstanding defense from 0 in White.
Still time.
Got to put it up. Rice does. No, and a rebound by Merring. The enemy high, arcing off the glass.
But the enemy able to put it home.
The largest lead was 10 at 15-5 for New Mexico State. Teddy Allen.
One technical foul, Chris Jans, but he is still all over the officials.
And he's doing that right in front of us, so we get to hear it all.
Chance Moore, the official that teed him up the first time. Chris Jans is not shy about expressing himself to him.
3 to shoot. Kennedy. And he gets bailing it.
No chance, but at the other end, Allen thought he was bumped there, bumped again.
You know what, though, Tim? They could have called the foul on Allen.
Plays with a lot of energy and skill as well.
Back comes McKinney off the miss. 2-second shot clock, game clock, and Chris Jan each have their own headset. You can only have one person talking at a time. It's going to be a good game, too.
Oh, yeah.
Five to shoot. McKinney. Finger rolls it in.
He has been solid.
3 to go. The Heat. And an eventful that they have trailed at the half. New Mexico State and UTEP. In the Sun City, the Battle of I-10. The Aggies 32-30 at the half. Teddy Allen 3 for 5, 7 points for the visitors.
Yeah, they've made him work for his shots, but he doesn't mind putting the hard hat on from time to time. Inside and out, Teddy Allen is a glass-to-go guy. Gets it off the glass, and he gets to the rim. A beautiful finish in traffic. Took the whole squad on that one.
And Sule Boom on the other side in his first game back. Missed the last 2 with COVID. played 18.5 minutes in that first half.
That first shot we just saw was the first shot of the game. Got off to a good start. And he's made both of his threes from downtown. And in fact, he was the guy that really kind of carried the load offensively. If you look at the leading scorers tonight, you see Souley Boum with 11, Teddy Allen with 7. And, you know, the difference in this game, both teams are taking care of the basketball. Which team?
Breaking out of this cage. You gotta break a few chains. Oh, right now. Oh, gotta live before I die. If I'm ever gonna fly, I can't get away. Breaking out of this cage.
Floors that are battling for unesthetic, is that the word I'm looking for?
You can see the Glory Road underneath the UTEP bench as the movie made off that 1966 Texas Western Championship team. They're wearing the Texas Western uniforms tonight. Boom, had that blocked and picked up and put in by 7 rebounds to go along with 7 points.
Glory Road is one of my favorite basketball movies. Josh Lucas played Coach Don Haskins, did a really good job. Good basketball in that movie.
Going back door.
Souley Boum coming out of the locker room didn't convert, but then at the other.
The best way to code. Download the Stadium app. Got original programming, all these Stadium, and outstanding college football season. Going back to Verhoeven in the post, kicks it out to Bieniemy, the nephew of Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy.
What did Chris Berman used to call him? Public Bieniemy?
He also had another one too.
Sleeping with Bieniemy.
Nicknames on Countdown or on Primetime. McCants open for 3 after he caused the turnover, crashes the boards. McKinney there had it blocked.
Good defense.
Verhoeven. Bieniemy.
Left it short.
And Teddy Allen comes up. Good pass. McCants looked like he did travel.
Oh, he definitely traveled.
You saw.
But the Chiefs have, to me, the most innovative offense.
So Eric Bieniemy might not be watching this game, and he's focused on the game plan for Week 13. There's Sibley. Turns. McCants is all over him. Bieniemy for 3. Too strong. Down tonight, 2 for 8 from the floor.
That was the cleanest look he's gotten from 3. The other ones were under duress.
Great job on the switches from UTEP.
Oh,
and
nice.
Kennedy gets into the passing lane. He does not save it going out of bounds. He stepped.
And, man, it's so loud you really couldn't hear the whistle. See if we can see if he steps out.
Yep.
Oh, it's whole foot.
Twice.
Not tonight. At least so far. Sounds like it's enough time, though, huh?
3 to shoot. Got to put it up. Around and out. We got an opportunity to push the other way, but didn't see him, and then Teddy Allen ripped it away. Allen, body, no whistle. He already got 1 technical.
But honestly, Teddy Allen created a lot of the contact that was had underneath the goal there. So, in my opinion, a good no call. Both these teams spend a ton of energy on defense, that's for sure.
Boom, well short, but he followed his shot, got it back, and rolled it in. Souley.
It was a fortuitous bounce for UTEP, and now we're tied. And here we go.
Boom! Swatted at the ring.
For granted when they're 2 good defensive teams. But off the miss there, Boom was able to clean up a little loose change that he created. Then at the other end, a short 2? No! Bang that one down. That was a really good effort by Rice to recover.
We're tied at 34, and that will be...
Doesn't it?
Certainly does, and there's Kennedy. I'm just glad he didn't say it feels like March. I've been hearing that a lot so far this college basketball season, and nothing feels like March.
No.
Joe Golding looks like his team could use a bucket. Last year's NCAA tournament at Abilene Christian, but I know the folks at Abilene Christian are still thinking about it.
Signature win for that school, for sure. Anytime a mid-major gets a win in the postseason, it's a good thing. That was a 14 over a 3 as well.
5 to shoot. Allen had it ripped away. That ball is loose. That's going to be a tough shot and doesn't get any of it.
And when you think about it,
he only has 1 3-point field goal attempt in this one. Usually makes one back the other way this time.
That was a good idea running that Princeton set out of the timeout, but it was well defended. The Aggies, both these teams are really well covered. At New Mexico State, of course, a former long-term assistant under Greg Marshall at Wichita as well.
So
Sule Boom is as advertised. We talked about him on Tuesday night. Top 5 players in Conference USA. Number 0 is certainly one of them.
third team selection a year ago. Allen. Nice job by Sibley to challenge.
The turnovers happened because the intensity level out of the locker room from both these teams is really picked up.
Sibley and UTEP has its margin.
He has really picked up a couple of loose balls around the basket, but this time he goes into a nice spin move. A lot of contact.
In the high school tournament that Oak Hill was playing in, that Sibley, as they've turned over the Aggies 4 times in the last 5 minutes.
They've been very disruptive defensively. A lot of switching, some trapping, a lot of scrambling, and it's really kind of broken the flow of New Mexico State.
McCants on the reverse. That
He's gotten it. He has delivered.
Sibley, nice touch.
It's Sule Boom's 15.
The lead is 5, the largest for UTEP. Allen into the corner. Rice gets the flyby, needs the 3, gets the 3.
A Rice combo. I'm hungry.
Get that part of your lunch special. There goes Bieniemy.
Wow. He hung forever, but he could defense at the rim.
Well, Peak was the one who was there. 3 again while you're up. No.
Hook it. Allen on the prior possession, though. Penetration breaks down defenses because you have to collapse and then close out the shooters. They did a great job. But
He likes it written out that way. Just goes by Jabari. His full name is actually Sir Jabari Prince Rice.
sounds like royalty, doesn't he?
I'd say.
Should we bow when we talk to him?
Into the post. Making a move is Mehring.
Oh, he had
Gets
it.
caught on the baseline. Got to put it up. Agnew, and he gets fouled. Last 2 games returned to practice on Monday in COVID protocols. He'll go to the line and shoot 3.
And Mehring was really just too far under the goal to get that shot up. Team is so aggressive defensively. So you're going.
Christian Agnew goes by Saucy. 18 minutes per game with this UTEP team so far. Out into it.
How about the energy of Joe Golden, right? He is nonstop.
Looking to silence the crowd. Great half-court defense. Good handoff, though, in the finish.
And the special delivery to the back door.
And forcing a turnover.
So I'm with a band nerd.
That's not nice. The largest lead for UTEP was 5. Now it's 3. Rice to the basket. And he was able.
It plays in your favor most times.
Kennedy lines up the 3, and Kennedy delivers. He was just 4 for 26 coming in, McNair, and he is finding a home.
Is lurking back door. Be weary. Oh, that's goaltending.
Yes, it is.
Backboard first, and once it hits the backboard, great job by Boom. He gets the switch, turns the corner, and once that ball hits the backboard, you cannot touch it.
We'll never know.
We'll never know now. Credited for 2.
Aggies have scored on their last 3 field goal attempts, no more. But an offensive rebound. Rice, the pump fake, the blow by, and he is fouled.
Position, you know, that takes away from his effectiveness.
Eastern Stadium, welcome to the game. It's a championship game. Last I looked, it was 42-13. Going backdoor is Boom, and it is erased by McCants.
That is the second time by the Aggies. This time, a great backdoor slip. They tried to run this play out of the locker room. And McCants patrolling the pass. Native.
His 6th year at New Mexico State. He's got 100 wins already. 3rd most active in college basketball. Little floater. McCants had it taken away. Kennedy is so active.
This basketball players in history played in the band too. Vince Carter. So if he's a band nerd, then you're a band nerd. But are you a great basketball player? I'll say you're one of the few who's ever beaten me.
It's a 2-point lead for UTEP as we approach 9 minutes to go here in the second half. McCants spins and finishes. I'm telling you.
And others have tried, but they're just not strong enough.
Sibley for 3. It's well short. Up for the rebound, Nate.
So the answer is to not let McCants catch the ball in close because it's lights out.
I like that lineup with McCants and McNair in there. The 2 big guys.
Let's see if Kalu is up to the task defensively.
McNair v. Kalu, and the W.
Again, pretty good defense, I thought, but a better shot.
Ooh, the enemy, no.
He has struggled tonight.
Now over the past 99 seconds, but there's the big man going to work.
McNair and McCants in the paint, and right there, you're just looking for a double. If it never comes.
Took a seat after picking up. No, he's still in the game, but he picked up his 4th foul. Boom. Allen the rebounds.
The Aggies have decidedly taken the momentum back.
Bieniemy had the steal, then lost it off his leg. His 4th, he just re-entered as he's been out with those 4 fouls. He's out there 1 in white. Rice, nice catch to keep that from flying into the bench. 2 to shoot, got to put it up. He does. Jabari
possession against a good defensive team. Rice is able to do that time and time again.
That's a player of the year type shot.
Absolutely. On the road, crowd in your ear.
Verhoeven, that's his 5th. There.
7-14 is going to be a buffet on the offensive glass for New Mexico State.
Was out in just 20 minutes of play. Finishes with 2 points. Allen, a little mid-range pull-up, and the lead.
Mexico State, those guys know when it's money time, and you can tell that they know how to win, first of all, but they know where their strengths are. They turn the game into their strengths.
There's a strength, Alfred.
Bucket of the evening.
Spent 3 years against Kennedy, Bieniemy, Hollins, Boom, and Kalu for the home team Miners. Allen's got 8 of his 13 in the second half. Dumps it down low to McNair.
I think the help's got to come at some point.
It has to, because they are feasting.
And when they are close enough to the basket, they just drop it in.
That's 40 points in the paint for the Aggies. Boom's 3, no good. McCants the rebound. Back comes.
And Pryor, number 3 with the ball. Backup point guard, getting some minutes. But you know they're going to come back with McKinney Jr. soon.
The slit. Great pass. How about that? The big man that you're working on in shoot-around, Tim, and you're thinking, well, when the defense is there, we might find something different. Nope, just like that. To open it up, didn't finish strong, but led to a 6-point win, 77-71, as they've won 11 of the last 12 in this series. That has been played at least once every game since 1923. As Bieniemy as the crowd back on their feet in a 5-point game with 5 minutes to go.
The enemy getting that shot. Let's see if that wakes him up offensively. As we mentioned, his struggles.
McCants is just too strong.
Goodness. On time.
Kennedy.
Over as UTEP has found a couple of easy buckets the last 2 possessions. It's been difficult to score, difficult to even get good looks down there of late.
There goes Allen to the basket. Allen on the reverse. Wow, is that pretty? Because it was simmering, and
That's
I know he wanted to call. I know he wanted to call, but his team's rolling on offense. You just got to get back on defense. I get the passion. I get it.
That's an absolute grab going. Not the first time it's happened, but I'm saying he absolutely had a gripe there.
A 6 and a 7-point game. Give him 2 free throws. Now simply check that. That's the enemy.
Kind of a 5-point possession, isn't it? The 2 free throws from Boom from the Tech, and then that.
Allen for 3, no. Tip for the rebound.
They couldn't corral it.
A bucket here will blow the roof off. The enemy stops, pops. So that technical has now led to a 7-0 run for UTEP. This feels like a rivalry game. Under 3 to go and a turnover. The enemy, boom, blocked by McCants.
Again.
Block of the night for McCants. It's a 7-0 run for UTEP. We are tied at 63. So the technical foul led to the 2 free throws made by Boom. As Bieniemy misses, he had made his last 3. So a 7-0 run after Allen had a sweet reverse to put him up 7.
Felt like he should have had an and 1, and I'm with him.
Rice got his man in the air, leaves it off for McNair, who's got the soft touch.
Their big men are so reliable. Great hands around the bucket, and great finishers as well.
Corner 3 for Sibley. UTEP in front.
Interesting that Pryor, number 3, running the show late. Late game for the Aggies.
Allen off the screen. Guarded by Bieniemy. Hooks him, feeds to McNair again. No answer for the big.
And then the delivery to the back door. Easy shot again.
Boom. Blocked by Rice.
For 20 from the field. He's gotten 4 of his shots erased at the rim tonight.
Hands it off to Sibley. Gets it back in the corner. Well short.
And he's getting them into their sets every time.
Down on the far side against Kennedy.
He's getting away with a hook there.
Hands it off to McNair again. No.
Back that big man is going to go back door every time. They need one here.
Sibley has had some answers, and he does again. We're
Big.
New Mexico State does have 2 timeouts. The preseason WAC Player of the Year with the ball in his hands, Rice. 6 seconds. Rice for 3. Jabari Rice 3.
That is Jabari Rice. Big time shot.
He wanted that ball all along. He did it on the defensive end with that block of Sule Boom. And Jabari Rice is 3 for 5 from downtown. He's got a team-high 19 points on 6 of 11 shooting. And, of course, none bigger than that one from Sir Jabari Prince Rice. They get it to Bieniemy. Bieniemy. Oh!
Wow.
Jamal Bieniemy off the back rim and just simply didn't miss in that second half. We mentioned at times they had gone 8 for 8. They'd gone 7 for 7. They finished 4 for 4. They shoot 68% from the floor in the second half. And Jabari Rice, the player of the game, not just thanks to that three-pointer, but much in part to that. There it is with 1.6 around and out. And the fact that it went around and in, that allowed them another